My name is Joe Baker, and I'd like to talk today about boosting conversational intelligence in order to lead and collaborate more effectively. We know about IQ, and most of us are probably familiar with EQ, emotional intelligence. There's a new term called conversational intelligence, and I love this term. It was coined by Judith Glasser. She wrote a book recently called Conversational Intelligence: How Great Leaders Build Trust and Get Extraordinary Results. And she brings to bear the latest neurological and epigenetic research about what happens in the brain during conversations so that we can be more effective in those conversations. And I would like to, in the next few minutes, share just a few basics about conversational intelligence, what we need to know, along with some tips and reminders about how we can leverage that knowledge to be more effective as we interact with people. First, here are a few things we need to know about conversational intelligence. The first is this: our brains actually change physiologically and chemically during conversations, depending on how we interact with others. For example, in conversations that foster trust, transparency, understanding, empathy, connection and vulnerability, and a shared vision of success, for example, in those kinds of conversations, we access and build higher level brain functioning. The prefrontal cortex up here is activated, and mood boosting chemicals such as oxytocin, dopamine, and serotonin are released. Synapse networks develop. And all of this paves the way for better listening, for a stronger ability to empathize and connect, encourage and inspire, learn and innovate. On the other hand, when we interact in ways that trigger distrust, fear, power plays, uncertainty, and defensiveness, we operate in the lower level part of the brain, the amygdala. Chemicals during these kinds of conversations are also released, chemicals such as cortisol, and along with that, feelings like anxiety and depression. We kick into survival mode in these types of conversation, and we focus on self-protection. Our people skills and our creative problem-solving abilities are severely limited during these kinds of conversation. So, how can we leverage this knowledge to be more effective? Well, here are four real simple tips and reminders that if we do more of these, we're going to be more effective as we interact with people. We're going to be more effective in building trust, connection, openness, learning, and innovation. Include people is number one. Express appreciation is another. Be curious. And listen to connect, not just listen to gather information or to problem solve or to fix or to understand, but to really connect with that person. Here are a few things we should do less of to be more conversationally intelligent. Criticize, dictate, intimidate. All these kinds of things, again, tend to put us in a mode where we're defensive, we are not trusting, we're anxious, and we're not tapped into the higher level brain functioning that we need to be able to connect and lead and collaborate most effectively and be creative and innovative. Conversational intelligence is all about being smart and intentional in connecting with others effectively. The good news is we can build our skills in this area, and it doesn't have to take a long time either. It just takes intention, and in building these skills, not only can we be more effective individually, but we can help our colleagues, help our teams, help our organizations be more successful and more fulfilled.